What is the matter with you? You're wrecking our family and you're too damn selfish to even care. I'm so sick of your smug, self-righteous attitude. God forbid you actually look at yourself and make some changes. You think that you have nothing new to learn? You can't stop drinking after you killed Jake. You love alcohol more than you love anyone in your life.
Sorry.
No, I'm really glad you woke me up.
Are you okay? You having a nightmare?
Yeah.
Don't stop on my account. I love fireworks.
You want me to get pregnant?
Dreaming.
I was in the Haunted Star. I was yelling at my dad. I don't know, I was saying that I hated him and it was his fault that Jake died. I was completely out of control, but it's so weird because that's not how I feel.
You sure about that?
Well, yeah, I feel as bad for my dad as I do for Lucky.
Look, you can't take on all your family's problems and troubles and put them on your shoulders. I mean, you can't fix everyone. It
I know,
doesn't work that way.
but everybody's blaming my dad's drinking, and he doesn't have a problem.
Look, I know this has got to be hard, and I know you just want to help.
I don't know, I just wish I knew how, because my dad feels guilty, and it was an accident.
Lucky doesn't feel that way.
I know, I think that's why I had the dream, because I empathize with both of them, and I'm obviously upset that Lucky's blaming my dad's drinking, and so it just must have morphed into my nightmare.
Yeah, but you can't edit yourself. If you're going to be angry, you be angry. You've got to feel the way you got to feel.
I mean, I'm angry at God. I'm angry at the universe or whoever made this happen in my family.
Remember the marshmallows?
What do you mean? How much you hated s'mores?
Doing a lot of things these days that I hate.
I'm curious what you're hoping to accomplish.
Nothing like a good Viking funeral.
Well, maybe you want me to bust you for arson, send you to prison. Could be your way of doing penance.
Maybe.
Ethan works here, so his job would literally be up in smoke. And Tracy, you know, the one who actually owns the Star, I bet if you burned her casino after having her framed for diamond smuggling, you'd pretty much be burning your marriage down as well. How am I doing so far?
You're making things way too complicated.
Well, by all means, simplify it for me, Dad.
Maybe I just need to burn something down.
Do not let... You're shutting off the fire sprinklers?
If something's worth doing, it's worth doing right.
You know, Dad, this reminds me of when you burned down your blues club. You remember that? Must have been a night like this one when you just really wanted to watch something burn. I guess to make it matter, you need something personal at stake, don't you?
What's the point in destroying something if there isn't any personal investment?
You know, burning down your other club didn't work out so well. I kind of doubt torching this one will either.
Well, I'll keep you posted.
Okay, so your work is gone, then what? You gonna skip town again? Come back? Not come back? What?
The future is a wide open horizon.
Dad. Burning the star. It's not gonna make any of this go away. It's not gonna bring Jake back. It's grandiose. But other than that, it's just an empty gesture.
I certainly hope so.
What the hell are you talking about?
I appreciate destruction for its own sake. Pushing through to the point of no return, breaking with the past. And if it can be done in a spectacular fashion, so much the better.
A wise man once told me you can't outrun your past. He was my father.
You're serious? Dad? Dad?
Over here.
This place reeks of gasoline and it's bad for business.
I'm considering a massive makeover. On the other hand, it was just pointed out to me that I torched my blues club a few years ago, and I hate to repeat myself.
I'm sure Tracy and every other high roller in this town would appreciate it if the Haunted Star stayed intact.
Well, they're addicts. Every one of them. They can't function without their drug of choice. I'm doing them a public service.
I suppose it doesn't matter.
No, it wouldn't do any good to say anything, okay?
Well, I'm gonna clean up. I think we'll need some help, but I can get the worst of it. Please stop flicking that thing.
Some messes can't be cleaned up, sweetheart.
Well, unless you want to risk that, catching fumes and setting us both ablaze, I'd appreciate it if you put it away.
See, Ronnie. Hey.
Hey. You, gonna be here tonight?
Actually, I'm gonna stay up at Abby's.
All right, just remember you gotta make appearances here once in a while.
Look, Abby's in trouble.
What's wrong?
Ronnie brought her down to the station to question her about Brandon's murder.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's not out of the ordinary when, you know, unsolved murder, you bring in the ex.
Ronnie is using her to bait me, hoping I'd say something or do something stupid, and Jason had to come down and confess to protect me.
You figured this out on your own?
No, Jason helped me see that.
Look, I know when I was talking to you and Abby before, I know you were just trying to protect her.
Abby didn't kill Brandon, neither did I, neither did Jason. The cops are just looking for an excuse to finally lock Jason up. But I'm telling you, Dante, he didn't do it.
All right, I believe you.
Hey. And look, I promised Jason I wouldn't go down to the station. I mean, Diane Miller's already there with Abby right now, but I'd appreciate it if you could help.
Well, I'll see what I can do on one condition. You don't go anywhere near the station. You let me handle this.
My father's been a jerk.
We're closed.
Good. I want to check out that engine room. This place reeks of fuel.
Does it? No wonder I can't stop grinning.
You know, before you torch this place, you may want to stop and think. I got a pretty lucrative deal for you.
You think I give a crap about business?
I don't think you give a crap about anything. That suits me just fine.
Bad time?
No. I'm glad you stopped by. I was actually going to call you. Come in. I won't believe the night that I had tonight.
What happened?
Sit down. I went to see Dad at the Haunted Star, and he completely trashed it, and he poured gasoline everywhere.
Yeah, no, I stopped by before you did. I think he was flicking his lighter, toying with the idea of torching the place. I didn't hear any sirens when I left, so I'm assuming he didn't follow through with it.
Yeah. He put the lighter away while I was there, and I cleaned up what I could.
I'm sorry that fell on you.
It's okay because he's in a lot of pain and he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, he does. Dad'll drink until he doesn't feel the pain.
I'd like to buy back into the Star.
Well, you came to the right place. We're having a fire sale.
I didn't much care for when your wife took over and kicked me out, but I'm willing to make another deal. It's a lucrative one.
Yeah, I heard that lucrative thing. Why do you want to throw good money after bad?
Maybe I think it's a good investment.
Investors need a future, pal. There's none of that here. If I torch this place tonight, it's to stop all the well-meaning folk from coming in here and annoying me with their love and compassion.
Being saved is a heavy burden, isn't it? You're always towing that fine line between who you actually are and who all the good people in your life want you to be.
It's exhausting.
Damn straight. A whole lot easier to just cross over into the bad. You and I, we're way past redemption. Might as well be honest and set ourselves free, right?
What do you mean, we? You're working much too hard here. Trying to convince me that we're both bad to the bone. You don't know me. Whatever you're looking for, choir boy, it ain't here.